So you want to move to Los Angeles with $3,000 to start your career. I'm going to show you how. Hi, my name is Sanniyah Antoinette, and I moved from Philadelphia to Los Angeles with only $3,000 to my name, and I moved in under 5 days. So I'm going to show you and share with you how I did that. So the reason why I moved to Los Angeles was to pursue my career as an artist. I'm an R&B singer, and I felt like I outgrew Philadelphia and I wanted to live somewhere where there was more opportunity, more people that are like me in the same industry, and just be under palm trees. And overall, I absolutely love it. Share with you how I did it, how long I've been here, and how I maintained being here. So if you want to know, keep on watching. So to start off, moving to Los Angeles is not easy. People will tell you that it's super simple to just go ahead and pick up your whole life, put it into 2 suitcases, and just go and move. But in reality, it is much harder than that. I have a helicopter going above me. Give me 1 second. You have to change your whole lifestyle. There's so many different people that are in LA, so you have to align yourself with the right people and know who to trust, who not to trust, who to hang out with, what friend groups you want to be a part of, and etc. But the number one tip that I could give to you about that is just doing it from your own experience and trusting your inner instinct, and you'll be just fine when it comes to that type of stuff. Another tip that I want to give to you is to know your goals, know where you want to be, and have an idea on how to achieve them. Don't overthink your life. You don't have to always plan every single thing that you're doing with your career. You don't have to always be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make this chess move, then I'm gonna meet this person, then I'm gonna go to this event, and then I'm gonna do this, that. No, do not constrict your mind into doing a certain pattern because you think that it's working or you saw someone else do it in the past, so you think that you can recreate that and do the same exact thing for yourself. No, scratch that out your mind. Have your own path, have your own goal, and also have your own idea of where you want to go, and you will get there in due time. How I moved to Los Angeles with only $3,000. My story is kind of crazy. I was working at Dior at the time, and I got a call from this corporation on Rodeo Drive, and they were doing a collaboration with Kim Kardashian, and they wanted to invite me to interview, but they didn't want to have me do it over the phone. So when it comes to getting a job here, it's going to be hard interviewing and trying to get solidified within a job when you're not located inside Los Angeles, because a lot of people say that they're going to move to LA and they're going to do this, that, and the third, but in reality they don't end up doing it because they are too scared. A lot of corporations out here that want to hire you, or if you have the expertise to be interviewed by them, they will not do it over the phone. That's from my experience. And with that being said, have an idea of places where you want to interview and where you want to go and where you want to work at in your head. You could put out some feelers by by emailing a couple of people that work inside of the corporation that you want to work in, and just mention that you're going to move to Los Angeles and emphasize that you're planning on moving and that you would love to meet with them in person for an interview. I feel like that would be the most strong way of getting your foot in the door when it comes to getting a job here in Los Angeles. Do your outreach and just do your research in general about where you want to be working at. When you get here, you'll have a better idea on where you want to interview and how to get there. So when I got the opportunity to work for this corporation in Rodeo, I mentioned that I was going to move to Los Angeles, and I did that in 5 days. Yeah, I know it's kind of crazy, but I'm here, so it worked out. I had $3,000 to $4,000 in my name, minus the plane tickets that I've done, and also the first, last, and security that I did. So moving here, getting housing in Los Angeles when you first move out here, my experience was complete shit show. Not gonna lie, it was really insane. That's a whole nother story, whole nother video. If you want to hear about that story, about my roommate situation living here in my first 3 to 6 months living here, then I could totally make a video about that. What I did to get my foot in the door was to get into an apartment building that has multiple people living under one space. So you basically buy a room inside of a big complex or condo with 4 bedrooms. You buy into that one room. and then you pay low rent. Like I think my rent was like 1,400 when I first moved out here, but I had 3 other roommates and I didn't know who they were. So that's an option for you to get your foot in the door, and then when you get more settled here, then you can move into your own spot. What I did, I got a studio. Once I was able to get my feet off the ground and make money, I was able to get a studio. So that's a really good, excellent option for you if you just want to get into LA and just be here. You could also, if you know anybody in LA, you could probably pay them a little bit of money to stay on their couch for a bit until you get your foot on the ground. But also that's kind of tricky, because when it comes to that, you want to find a spot pretty quickly, because you know you're on someone's couch and you're invading their personal privacy. Even though they say that it's okay, you shouldn't be on someone's couch for a long period of time, because it starts to get weird and then you ruin the friendship. That side is a little bit more tricky because you would have to move pretty soon. So when you get a room inside of a building that has a spot already that you can buy into for a whole year or so, it makes it a little bit easier, because then you could, you know, be there for as long as you want. Sorry about this helicopter situation. I don't know what's going on. They probably found me. I should probably dip right now, but I'm gonna complete this video for you guys. So you have interviews set up, you have housing. What next? Hopefully you interview and you get the job. You should have some savings in your pocket when you're moving out here, because LA is expensive. But if you play your cards right, it's just the amount that you would pay at your hometown, because 1, minimum wage is higher, and 2, there's always stuff to do. Even if you're in the entertainment industry, like I do makeup, I'm a makeup artist on the side, and I'm also like a freelancer for skincare, so I could go literally anywhere in LA. So if you have a career where it's very like broad when it comes to the entertainment industry, I'm guessing that you want to move here because you're either an actor, filmmaker, singer, songwriter, anything under that umbrella, then you are good to go, because you can network and meet people in your industry, and that would also bring in work for you. I do recommend freelancing. That's a great option, because that keeps your schedule open and that keeps you able to do what you want to do and why you moved here to begin with. Another tip that I want to give to you when you're moving to Los Angeles is knowing what places you could go to and feel safe, and places where you don't want to go to because it's very weird and very not so safe. Like, people say that Hollywood is like glamorous, glitz, high fashion, and in a way it kind of is, but it's also not the cleanest and safest place to be just walking around as a tourist, not really knowing what you're doing, and you're new to LA. So I would just say do your research on the environments that you are dreaming in your head before moving out here, because sometimes you have an idea of what LA is because you watch a bunch of film, a bunch of TV, and a bunch of articles, and these celebrities and the money and the cars and the sports cars and rodeo. You hear that and you think, oh, this is great. Like, I'm gonna live in Hollywood by myself, learn LA, and walk around at night and be good. When in reality, that's probably not a smart idea. So just research your neighborhoods and where you want to be before you move here, and that would help you and save you a lot of headache. Trust me. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience, okay? My favorite part of the video is how do you get into the rooms of people that would be able to put you in music videos and films and TV and festivals and the glitz and the glamour. So me personally, I've been a part of multiple opportunities that I'm still like about. To watch these celebrities and watch these shows growing up to being on set is just really insane, that I'm able and grateful to do so. These helicopters and airplanes, there's probably a whole GTA car chase right next to me. And that's another thing about LA. It's so spontaneous. Like, you will literally go down the street and you'll see a whole like crime scene, or you'll go down the street and you see someone filming for a TV show. I saw people filming for the Joker literally a couple months ago, and I was like, wow, my neighborhood, that's crazy. How to get into these rooms? You just need to just be yourself and outreach and be on social media and just put your name out there and get your name out there authentically. Don't think that you have to be someone that you're not, because everyone is confining into like the whole trending and TikTok and dance category. It's okay if you're like that, amazing, but just stay true to what you are and who you are, and don't forget about who you are. But to get into the rooms, you just got to know people and just network. I love sites like Casting Networks. I like Central Castings. Backstage has a couple. There's a ton of Instagram accounts that you could follow that post castings for videos all the time, and they're always looking for people because we are in LA. So I would follow those pages. I would go on LinkedIn and I would look up who works for those places and those like casting agencies, and you can send them an email with your headshots and your media kit and just get your name out there that way authentically, and then people will just start coming to you once you build your brand, and you would be, you know, onward going to whatever you want to do. Some final tips that I want to give to you guys about moving to Los Angeles is to just have fun. Just have fun and just really enjoy what you're doing, and just don't overwork yourself, and don't feel like you have to always be doing something to be successful, because that's when you get in your head and you get really worn down, and then you just get tired, and then you start spiraling about, why am I here? What am I doing? Am I even doing enough? Da, da, da. I'm speaking from experience. It's fine to have those moments when you're in the entertainment industry, because it is so compact here. Everyone is trying to be somebody, so it's easy to like look at yourself and then look at someone else and compare, but just don't do that too much. Just stay in your own lane. Everything will happen the way that you want to happen if you just stay in your own lane and have your own vision and your own goals inside of your mind, and everything will just be just fine. Thank you so much for watching this. My God. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to check out my music and check out what I'm doing and how I am doing in LA, then go ahead and check out my stuff in the description box. Follow all of my social media. I'm mainly on Instagram and TikTok, so go ahead and follow me there. Subscribe to my channel, obviously, if you want to hear my music. I have a brand new music video for my song Vivid Dreams coming out very, very soon that I'm super excited about, and cannot wait to see you guys there. If there's any other suggestions and any other videos that you would like for me to do and cover, then please leave a comment in the description box. Is a description? I don't know. Leave a comment below and I answer all of my comments, and I cannot wait to have a conversation with you guys and check you guys out. So love you so much, and thank you for watching, and bye-bye.